Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Record of Agarest War. In the last episode, we defeated an evil dragon. We found out what Furium Daryl is doing, and we also talked to Sherufanir about running away. And hopefully the war is ended now. Anyways, in today's episode, we got a couple of events here. The first one, it's kind of like this. This is where the generations start to repeat it themselves. You'll see why. But let's go to this event here at Aston River upstream. Ladius! This is serious. Ladius, deadly serious. Is it goblins? Orcs? Were that it were so easy, I fear this shall prove more difficult than any foe we have faced. Gods, how can I have allowed them to approach so close? You must sound the alarm. 2 arms! Whoa! Calm down, Lord. There's no enemy. Behind this fort is a pond. A pond with wonderfully clear water. Excellent eye, Winfield. Our water supplies are running low. I know not when we will find fresh water again. Is water all that you are missing, Ladius? You need nourishment of any other or another sort? I cannot read today. I'm sorry, folks. What is it that women are doing? Well, they told me they wish to bathe. I imagine they are doing so. I suppose we had best set watches. Excellent! Let us begin our noble duty then. Gosh. If you and I are to be first watch, we'd best spread out. I shall take the front, and you... Ah, Ladius, so predictable. You cannot possibly be that thick. Can you? The women, my friend, are washing themselves, possibly washing each other. There is only one thing to do! One thing? What is this feeling? This somehow feels familiar. Have I been here before? This is exactly what I was talking about, guys. This is kind of where it kind of, you know, starts to repeat themselves. This is another Hot Springs event. And like the last generation, like I told you, right after this, there's another event that's kind of similar, and it starts to repeat themselves. So this is why Ladius kind of feels like he's been in this situation before, because technically he has been in this situation before, but it was Leo instead. No, I must be mistaken, and yet I sense I know what will happen next. No, it is my imagination, nothing more. This is not so difficult to understand. Any real man would know instinctively what to do. I doubt you will listen, but you had best leave them alone. I fear this will end badly for you otherwise. Well, I do know what they are, no ordinary women. But what is forbidden fruit the sweetest? I must have it! Okay, Winfield. What are you two doing here? No good, I should imagine. Did you learn nothing about your last defeat? Come now, this is a new day. We cannot allow them to have the best of us. Let us test the bonds of friendship. What are you plotting? Plotting? Well, I never! The fate of the world depends on this choice. Life or death. This is up to you. Fate of the world. Exaggerating is as usual, I see. Well, perhaps the fate of your world depends on it. I'll have no more of your nonsense. Now, what do you say, Ladius? And obviously we have two choices. He may go, he may not go. Well, according to the true end route, we must go. He may go. Lingay went towards the dark. Valeria's affection decreased, Yayoi's affection decreased, and Sherufanir's affection increased, weirdly enough. So long as you be careful, you may do whatever you wish. One moment there, my lord. Don't think you can escape so easily. You have come this far together, and now we must sink or swim in this one. You are guilty as the rest of us. Very well. I shall accompany you, but only for a short while. Oh, you won't feel so reluctant once we arrive, I assure you. And you too! You are coming as well, I assume? Certainly not. This is ridiculous. But if cooperation is all that it will take to silence you, then I will come. Then we are off. Time is of the essence. Make haste. Time and tide wait for no man. You even say the same words. If only this is the curse, and not your nature, perhaps you could be cured. Oh, this feels wonderful, so crisp and refreshing. And look, the water here is clear. Phew. This feels lovely. It's like being reborn. It is so difficult to keep one's skin moisturized while traveling. Salves and lotions simply aren't sufficient. I think there may be something special about this water. It feels so smooth, almost silky. This may be a mineral spring. Mineral springs are cold, but they do have some beneficial effects. I have never heard of such a thing before. Gods, this is incredible! How wonderful to be alive! Ridiculous. What enjoyment could you possibly get from this? Lower your voices. If they hear us, our lives will be forfeit. How do you fail to learn your lesson last time? For this, my friend, I would risk everything. What say you, Ladius? We are like pioneers, the first to set foot in beautiful, unspoiled wilderness. What is so enjoyable about this activity? Ladius, you are letting the springtime of your life slip through your fingers. It seems you have much to learn. Divine! I feel I have died and gone to heaven. If only this shrubbery was not blocking my view. Even so, this is wonderful. The risk, the danger, all worth it. Now I can die a happy man. I think it is time we left. I suppose it is pointless to try and pull him away. Exactly. Now come. We must hurry. And then Zerva and Vastor left the situation. I think Ladius left too at that point. It's kind of funny because now they're just like, yeah, we're gonna get caught. I think it'd be best if we just leave and whatnot. And they just left Winfield there again. And now Winfield's gonna get, yeah. Winfield is kind of in his own boat at the moment. I swear, the perverted person he is. Ellis, is Borgnine here? Eh? Yes, he is standing watch. Why? Perhaps you should have him examine that bush. It appears we have a visitor. Again. Yeah, exactly, Ellis. Again? Will he never learn? Damn! Borgnine! Capture that degenerate! No! Wait! Ladius, Zerva, and Vastor are here a moment ago. This is all their... Oh! Ugh! A likely story. Borgnine, do not hesitate to be firm with him. Perhaps a little tough love will set him right. Escape is impossible. Surrender or face the consequences. No! Help me! And Winfield gets destroyed. He will never learn his lesson, I swear. Anyways, we got one last little orange circle on this map. I think that's the last, no, there's a couple mandatory battles after this. But this is the last one of this little section here, so I'm going to go ahead and go through it, and I'll go to the next event, so I'll see you guys in... Alright guys, we're here for Yana Way. We've been here before. We have another event here, so let's go ahead and go through it. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what this event is. If you guys remember the last generation. What are the three of you doing here? Are you waiting for somebody? As slow as usual, I see. Although I suppose it would be foolish to expect anything else from you. We do not mean to be rude, but there are a number of questions we would like to ask you. Alright. What do you think of a woman whose temper flares when she sees someone who cares for another? Or cares for with another. But the same woman also knows what she wants and will do anything to get it. Oh, why can't I explain it better? So, you wish to know what I think of a focus-driven woman with something of a temper. Okay, like I said before, this is the love rating adjustments. As of right now, before we start, Valeria is at, I think, 5. Yeah, she's at 5. Yayoi is at 3. And Sherufanir is at 5. What we're going to be doing is we're going to make it so, we're going to adjust it so that the last decision, because we have one more decision after all this, we're going to make it so that all the women are at 5 before we go into before we end this generation. Okay, so the first question is, what Ladius thinks of a woman who's focus-driven with something of a temper. The first answer you want to give is, it is good to know what one wants. Valeria's goes up, Yayoi's goes up, and Sherufanir's just go down. I suspected you would say that, Ladius. Alright, it's my turn now. You're always working so hard. Do you not sometimes wish you had someone to depend on? I see. You are saying a man should be able to rely on a woman from time to time. Now, this option here, you have, of course, if she is dependable, and I can never rely on a woman. I hate to answer this because, honestly, if I was in this situation, I would not answer this, but we have to answer, I would never rely on a woman. That's kind of mean. That causes only Valeria's to go up. From time to time, it is better not to tell the truth. If you're always serious, people will dislike you. Yeah, exactly. I didn't like that answer. My question is, well, a different sort of question. Would you like me to make you food from Yamato again? Yamato food, eh? Alright, now we have, if it is not imitation cooking, or I'm not sure about eating raw fish. We want to say if it's not imitation cooking. That causes Valeria's to go down, Yayoi's to go up, and Sherufanir to go up. Oh, you needn't worry about that. We eat normal food too. I cannot wait to cook some for you. You remember when we practiced our fencing together some time ago? What would you say to practicing every day? Well, practice does make perfect. Now we have why not? Or no, we would not want to overdo it. We want to answer no, we would not to overdo it. That causes Valeria's to go down, Yayoi's to go up, and Sherufanir's to go up. See, we're kind of working on Yayoi a little bit, because she's kind of lacking a little bit. I suppose you're right. A warrior must stay rested and ready to enter battle at any moment. Have you ever been interested in a woman? I should like an honest answer, if you please. Interested in a woman. Now we have, I think, mostly a battle, not women. Not really. It's like both these answers are kind of the same in a way, but we want to actually answer, if I believe, yeah, not really. That causes everybody's to go down except Yayoi. For some reason, Yayoi's goes up. I don't understand why that would impress anybody. Well, wait, if you're not interested in women, then I must admit, at times he is so stubborn and oblivious, I cannot help but wonder. Now it is time for some fortune-telling. If you have a small box and a large one, which would you choose? I must choose between two sizes then. It is hard to judge based solely on size, but we have a large one or a small one? I'm going to choose the large one. Large one is actually the answer. Valeria's goes up, Yaoi's goes down, and Sherufanir's goes up. Really? I would not have thought. You were the kind who cannot be satisfied by just one person. Enough! These questions are getting us nowhere. What would you think of a woman that has been in love with you ever since she was a little girl? Well, I would hope to return her feelings. I would not know what to do. Well, I'm really happy with this answer. I would hope to return her feelings. That causes Valeria to go up, Yayoi to go up, and Sherufanir to go down. Oh, then I will wait until you are able to do so, even if I must wait forever. What if someone wished to walk life's path with you? Someone who wanted to forget war and live in peace. A quiet life with peaceful days. That sounds nice. I have a destiny I must fulfill. I want to choose I have a destiny I must fulfill. Valeria's goes up. Sherufanir's goes down. And Yayoi's goes up. Destiny. That word is a curse upon you. A curse upon me as well, it seems. I believe that one should regret nothing, regardless of time, place, or even destiny. There are things I could not change, but others I could, and have. What say you, Ladius? Destiny. And this is the last question. We have, I think I can change your destiny. A single man cannot change fate. We want to say, I think you can change your destiny. Causes Valeria to go up, Yayoi to go up, and Sherufanir to go down. I agree. After all, I was to be a sacrifice in Yamato, but here I am, alive and well. Then let us change what we can, if only a little. Perhaps this time I can be the one to save you. My only path is forward, but I do not walk to my end. Instead, I believe that another adventure lies beyond this one. I will fight as long as I have breath, for this is the only life I know. Even if I do not do... Freaking train. If I do long for something different. I believe that the answer lies at the end of this battle. So, I must ask that you lend me your strength one more time. And that causes everybody, after you do that little love rating affection, love rate adjustment, I'm sorry, that's what the technical term of it is. Valeria will be 5, Yayoi will be 4, and Sherufanir will be 4. But, anyways, now that we got that, we have one last thing to do. We need to go to March to Farium Daryl and find out what in the heck is going on there. But I will save that for the next episode. So in the next episode of Let's Play Not Let's Play Hiccup. Let's Play Record of Agarest War. We are going to march on to Ferium Daryl and find out what in the heck is going on there. So I will see you guys in the next